Hi, my name is Erica, and this is my TBR for the AYearAThon Read-A-Thon for March. And the theme for this month is Benchwarmers, which is any book that's been on your TBR for a long time, like something that maybe has been kicking around for a while. Which, incidentally, for me, I don't keep books. After I've finished reading them, I either hand them off to somebody else or I put them on my BookMooch, which there's a link below that has a link to my profile and stuff in case anybody wants to join BookMooch and trade, because I have lots of books on there. So this is my TBR. Actually, right now I have 4 books, but since some are part of a series, if those ones, because I've already ordered them, are here when I'm reading this, I may just continue with the series, if I even get through it, because the Read-A-Thon is a week, and you'll see when I show you the books I'm doing. So the first one is Pocahontas. This is by Susan Donnell. This is a book that I purchased from, and if anybody's from Maine, you may know what I'm talking about, Bookland, when I was maybe 10 or 11, because I liked Pocahontas, and it sounded like a really good read. I actually bought it for my mom, and my mom read it, and then she gave it to me and told me I would really like it. So I decided that I was going to read it, and I put it on my shelf, and it's been there ever since, so it's definitely been on my shelf for quite a long time. And I think it's time I get to it and read it. So that's the first one. If I finish that one, I'm going to move on to AYearAThon, which is the first book in the Inheritance series. This is a reread for me, but I need to read this one so that I can get to Eldest. Also, from the Inheritance series, this is the second one in the series. This book I've had since it came out a good 10 years ago. I've never even opened the book up to look inside of it. Okay, it's brand spanking new, and I've had it for years. So I am looking forward to reading this, definitely. I really enjoyed AYearAThon the first time I read it, and reading it again is going to be great, and getting into this would be awesome. So if I get through these, and I have not received the next book in this, which is Brisinger, I think is how you say it, Brisinger. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. If I haven't received that one, because if I actually get through these 3 books, and that one's here, I want to continue with that series. If that one isn't here, then I'm going to move on to this, which is The Paris Wife, and this is by Paula McLain. This is a book that I read about years ago, and I really wanted it, and then I just never bought it. I never got around to it. I kind of went on a book buying ban years ago because I was buying tons of books. I had no room for them, and I wasn't reading them. So now that I'm into really reading a lot more books, like, I feel better about buying some. So I went out and I spent a tiny little fortune on a bunch of previously owned books from a local bookstore, and this was one of them. I was so excited when I found it. It cost me like $3, and I wanted to read this book since I heard about it. This book is about a girl in 1920 who lives in Chicago, and she ends up meeting Ernest Hemingway, and she ends up being his Paris wife, as they put it. And it's literally a story about that. It sounded so good when I read this synopsis years ago, and I'm really excited to read this, so I'm kind of hoping I get to it. I'm not sure if I will, because again, if you just revisit how giant, do you see this? That's a book, man. That's a solid read. And AYearAThon, if I remember right, though it's a really good read and it's easy to get through, it was a lot of pages. So that's my TBR for the AYearAThon. Let me know if you're participating. I'm excited about it. I really like Read-A-Thons. I love doing reading sprints and everything. So yes, yay Read-A-Thon, and I'll see you in the next video.